Today, we are going to be diving into energy work. Now, this is such an important topic to talk about, whether you are going to receive healing, whether you are doing and performing your own energy work, because we all have the ability to do energy work, whether you are trained professionally in it or not. We all are guiding energy and guiding light. And this is so important. And I really wanted to bring this through today because it really matters who you are receiving energy from. Now, I don't necessarily like to go into any of these fear-based, who knows what people are channeling, where people are receiving their light from. What I find is most important with energy work, and this is the foundation for energy work and receiving energy work, is first of all, resonance. Everything in our world, in our universe, is resonance. And so before you go to anyone, any practitioner, any energy healer, anyone who does energy work, feel into your body. Feel into your heart. And do you feel this coherence, this cohesion? This energetic match between you and who you're going to. This doesn't need to also make sense to your mind. You may feel intuitively just drawn and called to someone, even though you perhaps don't actually get along with them as a person, but your energy feels like I have something that I could receive from them. Similarly, this can work in the opposite direction of I like this person, but I don't feel like I want to receive their energy from them. This happens to me a lot. And it's not that these people are bad people in any ways. It's just that the energy is not of coherence. It's not of a match. It would not be suitable for my energy. And so it doesn't actually mean that people are doing bad energy work. But when you are thinking about receiving energy, it is so important to tune into if this is actually going to serve you. So also, if people are claiming to release entities, release attachments, release generational and karmic and past life traumas, tune in. Does this feel accurate to you? Does this feel like it is truly the case for you? Does it feel like this is going to be supportive for you? Because the body can actually only receive so much energy at a time. And so getting curious, and again, this is not to have any fear-based thing. And I do think there are incredible energy healers out there, but learning our discernment of who we are receiving energy from is very important. And in this, learning how to cultivate and channel your own energy. I have done past podcasts and videos on working with energy that I definitely recommend you check out. And essentially what this is guiding light, guiding truth, guiding love, guiding codes, guiding the infinite resources that we have available to us. We are all energetic beings. We know this. And so working with the energetic realm is going to transpire into the physical. When we work with the energetic, the physical begins to shift. And so this is why essentially one of the biggest reasons that I became a hypnotherapist and an energy healer after being just a nutritionist, because I saw that beliefs, which are energy, unconscious patterns, which are energy, and that blocks and interference in the field, which is energy, were playing a huge role as to why people were struggling with their body, with their health, with their relationships, with their well-being, with their career, right? And so we can tell people, just eat this, just do this in relationships, just do this in your business. But if you are missing the energetic component, you are missing a lot. You're missing a big portion of it. And I'm not going to say it's all energy because we live in a physical world. It's both. It's not one or the other. It's both and. We need to work on the physical and we need to work on the energetic. And so if you are struggling with any aspect of your life, working on the energetic, I believe first. Well, no, I actually can't say that because it depends on the person and the circumstance and the situation. But if you've been working on the physical, doing the energetic work, working with the energy of your business, working with the energy of your body, working with the energy of your relationships, working with the energy of your life, working with the energy of how you interact with your world, with yourself, with your guides. And I've being in this world for a while, I used to be very naive. And I've talked about this recently of that, like, just because I used to be able to tune in before I was very aware of my own gifts and how they worked. I would feel, for me, tuning into truth would be tuning into the truth of another. So I could feel that something was true for another, but that doesn't mean that it was true for me. So I could feel, there was one woman in particular I met at a convention, or an expo, psychic expo, which you meet all sorts of people there. And she really wanted to mentor me and help me and guide me and support me. And I remember she did a reading for me and I just was like, this doesn't feel like truth. This just doesn't feel like truth. Like, I appreciate what you're sharing with me, but it doesn't feel like truth. Like, I think you're a wonderful woman. Like, I can tell your heart is like, you want to help people. That's the thing. Like, even though I talk about how like our system and, our healthcare system and doctors and like, it doesn't work, but it doesn't mean people's heart is not in the right place and that the people don't want to help. It's just, are they meant to help you? This is what we have to look at. This is what we have to address. This is what we have to tune into. Because I used to be able to feel so deeply another's truth. And so I think that was they must be good for me because I can feel their truth. But that doesn't mean that their truth was resonant with me. And so now when I tune into this, I tune in deeper and I feel into their authenticity and then mine. Is there coherence? And so whenever I do energy work too, I also make sure, is the energy that I'm going to be sending you going to be of coherence? Is it going to be of cohesion? Is it going to create a harmony in your field? And so this is why when I send energy work, I am adapting it to your field, to your essence, to your body, so that it benefits you and your unique energy. Because we could just send what we know, and this is what I also see some of, for me personally, part of the problem is we're just sending energy rather than calibrating it to that person and what that person is needing, tuning into that person. So we could just send white light and that will be helpful, but like, is that person needing just white light, or are they needing specific frequencies, specific energies, sounds, vibrations, tunes, and really getting curious as to what that is for the person. And so for me, I'm always working not only with the person, the physical person, but their higher self and their guides and seeing what they need. Mostly their higher self, because while we do have guides, your guides don't always specifically know the best for you. Your soul and source know the best for you. And so tuning into that is truly that's the gold mine. That's where all of the information lies of what we really need to help someone and a person. And so as you move forward, as you guide light into yourself, and so like the tools and techniques that I have refined over the years, like I got certified in energy healing and it was such a beautiful foundation for me. And yet over the years, it has grown and expanded so much because I've grown and expanded so much. And so I'm always learning. I'm always asking my soul. I'm always asking source. I'm always asking my guides to show me how to expand myself and those who I work with and those who who I'm supporting, because energy, I feel like the energy on our planet is, not, I feel like it is. It's growing, it's expanding, it's accelerating. And so bringing down these new energies that are here to support us in this new energy, like a lot of the energies that we have been taught are based in old frequencies. And it doesn't mean they don't help, and it doesn't mean they don't support us in the body and our lives, but where I've seen really, really expansive, incredible shifts is working with these new energies, these new codes, these new frequencies that are dropping in. And it's like, when I tune in, it's like we have this energetic escrow, this energetic, the mind, the infinite mind, and source is like putting in frequencies, and these higher beings are putting in frequencies to help us for where we are at right now. And anyone can tune into this and tap into this. And these new frequencies are supporting us in this new place we're going. And so we can work with the energies of what we know and what we've been taught. It's very easy to just go into our mind and like, this is what I know, this is how the energy works. But there's always a new level available to us. There's always a new expansion available to us. There's always new information here for us. And so that's why I always say, like, I know nothing. I know nothing. And I'm always curious, and I'm always open to what is being asked of me right here, right now. What is the energy being needed right here, right now? What is the frequency that will support this person right here, right now? Not what I learned yesterday, not what will be, what was needed a year ago, not what their symptoms are, just like, no, what is needed right here, right now? What is their soul calling them to see and receive? And so when we do energy work together, this is what we are doing. We are dancing with your higher self and your body, and merging your soul into your body. Merging your soul into your body, making your body a harmonious, clear vessel for your soul to inhabit, for your soul to come into and radiate from. That's what we're doing when we're doing energy work. Because when your soul is in your body, when your soul is safe in your body, and your soul is guiding your body and your mind and your thoughts, and you are connected to your truth, many of our perceived problems dissolve. And then I help you dissolve your blocks. I help you dissolve the stagnant energy in your field. I help you see it, which dissolves it. It's pretty wild how just seeing a block can be such a huge part of just shifting and dissolving. We think that we have to go into the 12th dimension and bring forth all of the ascended masters, and sometimes we don't. Sometimes we can just bring our awareness to a block. And when someone can help you see your blocks, they begin to dissolve, they begin to shift, they begin to repattern in the field to now support your well-being, to now support your growth, your ascension, your success, your abundance, your love, your fulfillment, your mission, your purpose, what you came here to do, live, and be, simply by, it's so much more simple. It's so much more simple. So simply by just dissolving, bringing awareness to what is no longer needed and dissolving it, fortifying with you, fortifying with source, God, truth flowing through you and in your body. And just feeling into that, and how good that feels. To be fully filled with your purest truth. Because when we are filled with our self, with our highest truth, everything we desire is inevitable. And so with that, if you are seeking to work with someone for this energetic support, details are below, but find someone who you feel resonance with. Find someone who you feel connected with, who you feel will support your higher self in coming into your body. That'll help you open up and expand and see your own gifts, your own magnificence, that won't tell you what you need, but will show you and lead you to your own truth. Because when this takes place, you fortify your own truth. You become more powerful. You become more magnetic. You become the greatest and highest version of yourself. And that's what we need. We need you and your highest version of yourself. Thank you for your light, your love, your heart. And with that, I'm just sending you all infinite love and light.